Hey guys, welcome to back. Today we're in a video, and today we're covering Tactical Weapons Part 11, I believe we're on right now. So we'll go ahead and jump into these. This is basically the final few days of Season 5. Season 6 launches on this coming Wednesday, September 27th. So I want to go through some of the tactical builds I'm using in DMZ right now and give you guys a look at those. So let me know your thoughts. Let me know any build recommendations you guys have down below for tactical weapons that you guys are using. Let's go ahead and bounce back here. Have a few here I'll show you in custom, and then I have a couple in the DMZ menu. So first off, this is actually my LaRue OBR 556 build. So it's basically an M4 variant. I'll probably do a future conversion video on this. Really nice gun, and it actually handles really well. So we're gonna run base M4 here. I think I'm running the whatever the blueprint is you got for the from the beta there, that Tesla 141 blueprint. But we're running the Echoless 80 suppressor here on this. Pretty good suppressor. It gives you pretty much almost next to the wrap suppressor. I think it's second best, but you get better mobility with it. So you can see the pros and cons there. Good bullet velocity, sound suppression, damage range, and recoil smoothness. Base barrel here with that URGI barrel. Gonna run the all-EV laser. Gonna run the ACOG with the top-mounted RMR or the SC Oscar 9. The Merc foregrip is one you don't see much, but this thing actually, I've been putting on more of my weapons here that you'll see, and it allows it to handle a lot, pretty good with the recoil control, honestly. Pretty impressed, and then we're gonna run a 60-round magazine on this. So this is my LaRue OBR 556. Go ahead and look at this thing in the firing range here. Really good build. Used this quite a bit in DMZ recently and having a lot of fun with it. So very accurate, 6-round magazine too. You can see the laser there is really nice. So again, very accurate, especially with a Merc foregrip. And it just looks super tactical also, which is nice. Really good build here. Definitely a plus for any PvP engagements, whether it's DMZ or Warzone. Little bouncy, but not too bad, especially those longer ranges. You're definitely going to get those kills, so very good. That's our LaRue OBR 556 tactical. Go ahead and back out. Next up, we'll go over here to an AUG build that I had. So the AUG is one that really haven't covered too much on this channel, and you don't see a lot of people really running this at all. Kind of an underused weapon, I think, in this game. So we're going to run the Knight's Armament suppressor here, or the Silent Fire XG6. Really good suppressor, gives you pretty good recoil control also on this. Base barrel, we're going to run the VLK LZR 7 milliwatt here for the laser. Going to give us our aim down sight speed, aiming stability, and aiming speed. Going to run the Angel 44.8. So this is the one with the rangefinder that flips out with the rangefinder. 4.8 times magnification. Really good optic. Again, I've been running this on some weapons recently also in DMZ. And then I just kind of opted for a different attachment here. Going to run the Bruin TS Comb for aiming stability and recoil steadiness. And then for the final attachment, you can really use it as you want. We'll go ahead and put some more recoil control on here with the grip. And you can see pretty good looking AUG build. Not bad at all. And the AUG is, again, like I said, one of the underused weapons. It has a really fast rate of fire, very good mobility, and again, very accurate. So fast rate of fire, accurate, great mobility. Because of the bulb compact design, just a really good weapon overall. For some reason, it's just underused, not really appealing too much in this game. For whatever the reason is. I don't use it that much either, but so that's our AUG A3. The Steyr AUG A3, really nice build. Go ahead and back out, check out some of the other guns here. Have a few more builds for you guys. So the FTAC Recon, or the M4 and 458 SOCOM conversion. So the FTAC Recon, for whatever reason, the gunsmith just kind of like hates in private matches. It does some weird stuff. But we're going to run the TA CG76 brake on this. Going to give us horizontal and vertical control. This, I think, is probably this or the Cronin any of these three, the BVM, the Cronin, or the TA are going to be your best options, I feel, for the muzzle brakes on this thing. And then we're going to run the extended barrel for greater damage at range. We're going to run a hammer sight, the Leopold hammer on this, or the hybrid fire point. The PSO heavy stock for increased aiming stability. And then we're going to run, again, a Merc foregrip. So let's go ahead and check out this thing in the firing range. Our M4 with chambered to 458 SOCOM, or the FTAC Recon. We're just running a standard 10-round magazine here, but again, you can see it's pretty damn accurate, honestly. The only downside here is a 10-round magazine. You can definitely opt out for the stock or something else for a 15-round, may be needed. Go ahead and put it in full auto here. A lot of fun to use in full auto, honestly. Not useful for anything outside of like this close range here, but it is a lot of fun to use. And again, I've had a lot of good PvP engagements with this thing, especially in DMZ. Running this, very similar builds to this, work really well. So this is our FTAC Recon, or the M4 chambered to 458 SOCOM. Next up, we'll take a look at it here. This is our ISO 9mm or our APC, or excuse me, our ISO 45mm or our APC 45. So nice build here. We'll show you the build after we use it. Got a little hip fire accuracy there. Only running the 30-round mag, so you can obviously adjust that if you need to. Not built for this long range engagements here, but we're able to get it done there. That's our APC 45. And again, taking a look at the APC 45, we're going to run the Extend Black Sight Off-Spray Suppressor. Or, the Extend Black Knight Off-Spray Suppressor. We're going to run the Point G3P04 Hipfire Laser. Going to run the Aim Point Optic on this, or the Aim Op V4. The collapsible SK3 Cheetah Stock. And then just any grip here will do. I just did the Edge 47 grip for the heck of it. But again, a pretty good looking weapon. Pretty tactical. Let me know your thoughts on that one down below. And next up, we're going to run a Rattler build here. So the Rattler, again, we're going to run the Komodo Heavy for the brake for horizontal. The base barrel gives us best recoil control, especially with this one, the 300 blackout chamber. Going to run this is going to be a hipfire laser for the Point GP or G3P. Again, for hipfire, just because we're using this in close quarters engagements. Going to run the SC Mini Tac optic here for a nice 1x red dot option. Going to run the TRX 56 stock. This is the stock that typically you see on the MCX's aiming stability and recoil control. And then again, the Merc foregrip on that. So take a look at this quick. Really nice looking build there. And then we'll check out the other weapon here, running a MRAD here. So we're going to run the Nil Sound 90 for max bullet velocity and damage at range. 22 OMX barrel for max recoil control and damage at range. The Oli V laser, again, for aimed on sight, aiming stability, sprint to fire. The Raptor optic, so we have the rangefinder and explosive rounds. For whatever reason, the explosive rounds work really well with this gun. So let's go ahead and jump into the gun range, or the firing range with this. Here is our MCX Rattler, chambered in 300 blackout. And again, this is a close quarters weapon. You don't really, anything you try to stretch it out those distances is not going to be great. Close quarters is really what this is made for, with 300 blackout. So the long ranges, you're going to lose a lot of velocity and damage at range. But again, it's pretty fun to use. This is a pretty good build. You may want to swap out maybe the buttstock or the laser for the 40 or the 45, 40 or the 60 round magazine for this one. And here is our MRAD. Use this. I picked up an MRAD with the explosive rounds in DMZ, and it was shockingly accurate. So very good. This is actually the best luck I've had with explosive rounds as far as being accurate at ranges. A lot of fun to use. So that's our MRAD and our MCX Rattler. Next up, one last one, we have the APC 300 here, or the ISO Hemlock Chamber 300. So we're going to run the Silent Fire XG6 or the United States Armament Company laser. The Series 4MR for max recoil bullet velocity on this. For the barrel, we're going to run the Angel 40 4.8 times flip. And then we're going to run 300 blackout over pressure for max damage at range and changing it from a 5.56 to 300 blackout. And then the Merc foregrip again. So here is the build. Really nice looking build. Go ahead and take a look at this. So this is our APC 300. Chambered in 300 blackout over pressured. Pretty accurate, honestly. You may want to swap out for maybe a larger magazine, depending on your play style or what mode you're playing. But still an accurate weapon, especially with this barrel. The Merc foregrip honestly works pretty well with this. So let me know your thoughts down below on this. This is our APC 300. Then we'll go ahead and back out quickly. I want to show you just two builds that I've been using in my DMZ kits. So here for DMZ, I have a nice SCAR build and an MCX Virtus. So for the SCAR here, Mark 17 are running the Echoless GS X suppressor. Going to give us pretty good recoil control and accuracy. Base barrel, we're going to run the Cronin Laz 44 V3 for the green laser. Aim down sight, aim and stability. The Angle 40 4.8, 30 round mag, and the Merc foregrip. So again, here's our Mark 17 tactical. Looking really clean. This thing is a lot of fun to use. Very good luck with PvP in DMZ with this. Maybe one of my better SCAR builds that I've used with this. And obviously having the ability to swap down from the 4.8 to the 1.5. Really nice weapon. So that's our Mark 17. Back out, and here's our MCX Virtus, chambered in 5.56. So we're going to run the base M13B with the Extend Havoc 90 for max. This is going to give you the best recoil control on these lower caliber weapons, especially the Virtus. Going to run the longer barrel here, the 14-inch Bruin Echelon for max damage at range. Going to run the DR 582 Hybrid or the EOTech with the flip. And we're running the Battlefield Promotion Blueprint on that. 60-round casket and the Lockwood Precision. So this is our MCX Virtus Patrol. Go ahead and jump into the firing range. And again, this thing is accurate. There's really, I prefer the M13B over the C. Just a little bit more versatile. Very accurate weapon. Especially with this muzzle brake on there. Definitely my best gun for PvP, I feel. So that's the MCX Virtus. Let me know your thoughts down below here for our technical weapons here for Call of Duty Modern Warfare Season 5. I think all these are really good weapons. Big fan of all of them. Having a lot of fun with these in PvP. Let me know your thoughts down below. Till next time, this is Buffner Gaming, out.